What's your radio story, Dave?
So my radio story, well, it's kind of funny, man, because my dad worked in radio. He was
Second gen.
He was in, yeah, I guess so.
Howard Stern's a second gen.
He was an on-air guy, but he was also a sales guy for a time. He actually worked at the same company that me and Scott work
Don't you
work
have
at
to?
for a while. What?
Do sales. Isn't that a huge
Oh,
part
I
of it?
fucking hate sales.
Yeah.
I thought
I
that you
know.
had to like do
I
the
feel
show.
like-
It's not all fun.
I
'cause
feel
then you have
like
to go
working with sales is the worst, especially in radio, because it's always an us versus them attitude.
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
The sales guys are always like, "Well, if it wasn't for us, you wouldn't have a show to do."
But
And
isn't
we're
that
like,
like
well, if
what
it
your
wasn't
day
for
is
us,
like? Don't you have to come in? You have to do the show, then you have to make sales
in
calls?
traditional radio, not so much where we work now, though.
Okay.
no.
Yeah.
Where we work now, think more like we're a network, so
Okay.
we distribute it all.
Yeah.
So you're not like Zimmer or anything. Zimmer
No,
Communications.
we provide content to Zimmer
So the funny thing about how I ended
for
up
a
in
price now, I think.
The funny thing about how I ended up in radio is that I did not even try to end up in radio. It was a deal where
That's how it is usually.
Yeah, my wife worked at the university in Columbia, and one of the guys that she worked with worked at our current place of work part time, and he said something to my wife about them looking for board operators. Basically, I'm the guy that like fires off commercial breaks and grabs highlights. I work directly with like the play-by-play people. But yeah, this dude that my wife worked with told her about it. She told me about it. I applied and I was hired like basically the next day, and that was like going on 9 years ago.
So what was your first job?
Same job I have now.
Yeah, he's
Oh.
board operator.
Board operator. And I actually like for a very short time I was gonna go into the producing realm, and I discovered very quickly
don't do that.
I'm happy to have the
Don't
job
do
that I
that.
have, because like I can go in there and I just have to worry about one
Yeah.
broadcast.
I am a producer,
Yeah.
and so I have to worry about.
Scott's
that.
got to worry about all the broadcasts.
Yeah, Dave worries about one broadcast. I worry about them all.
And usually the broadcast that I'm doing is with a team that I've worked with for years, and I
Yeah.
know exactly to where I could do it in my sleep.
So, like, coming up is our Hell Week, and that's the week of kick.
The week that college football
Yeah,
starts.
that's when football
Hence why we
starts.
tape these out of order.
Thanks for checking out the Old 77. You know, you can also find us on patreon.com/the Old 77 podcast. There you can get exclusive after hours content for Clubhouse members only, and you can also get early access to episodes. You can also find us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Anchor, anywhere you get podcasts, especially Spotify, where there you can get video of the show.